Hey, what's happening, traders? It's Mark here at DynoTrading, coming at you with today's video recap on how the market's been doing this week, right? You can see here it's just about 12:50 p.m. in the afternoon here. This is Central Time. Just came back from an early lunch here and wanted to talk to you guys about how incredibly unstoppable the market has been just over the last 3 days, okay? And guys, what I want to talk to you about here in today's video, there's going to be a theme, and I really hope you grasp this theme, all right? What I want to talk to you about, guys, is the power of trend. Okay, and before we get started here, the chart that you're seeing on the screen right now is the S&P 500. This is the most liquid, this is probably the most traded symbol or index in the world. And just so you guys know, the S&P 500 has multiple ways to trade it. All right, you can speculate in the S&P 500 market in a variety of ways. Most of you guys that are on this channel trade futures, I imagine. The other half of you guys trade Forex. But for all you stock traders out there, you know, I know a lot of you guys follow along with stocks. You know, you might not necessarily be interested in futures or Forex. So the S&P 500, as I'm sure you know, the symbol for that in the stock world is SPY. I know a lot of you guys out there. In fact, I just spoke to someone today who trades SPY options, and the guy is just killing it following the trend. All right, so just so you know, you can trade the S&P 500 in a variety of asset classes, excuse me, and these are the symbols. All right, I think they even have a symbol for the Forex version of the S&P 500. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. But listen, here's what we're talking about. The power of trend. What does that mean? What does trend trading mean, right? How is it different than scalping strategies or trying to call tops and bottom type of strategies, or really just those idiots out there that are always counter trend trading, right? So essentially, guys, you know what I want to try to educate you on here, and you know, especially if you've been a long-term subscriber of the channel and you've talked to me on the phone or we've exchanged a couple of emails and stuff, you know that I don't believe in anything except trend, okay? And here's why. Just look at this chart and you tell me, right? Don't let me answer the question. You tell me why trend trading is so powerful. Go ahead and stare at this chart, okay? So if it isn't super obvious, guys, and by the way, I'll explain what this green and red stripe is, this color band here. This is the volume indicator, aka the volume market profile band that picks up the pressure. We can identify the buying pressure and we can identify the selling pressure. And that's really important for obvious reasons, because volume, guys, directly relates to trend. All right? But here's one I really want to break down for you, okay? And the real power, okay, the real power behind a trend is in this ability, which makes it seem unstoppable. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because how many people do you know that have been trying to short the market in general, whether it's the S&P or the NASDAQ or the Dow or, you know, whatever, right? How many people do you personally know, or how many people have you seen on TV talking about, yeah, the market's overextended, the market's due for a pullback? Do you think that those people actually know how to trade? Do you think those people know the first thing about trend trading or any type of trading? Of course not, because those people don't know the first thing about professional trading. They're too busy staring at their candlesticks or their garbage clutter chart that just offers no proper decision-making abilities whatsoever, right? So, guys, you really have to either embrace trend trading. Okay, this is my firm opinion. I don't know what you guys are doing out there, what bizarre, confusing strategies you're following. Some idiot out there is talking about scalping 1 point, right? An absolute numbskull talking about just trying to scalp for 1 or 2 points. Doesn't know the first thing about trading at all. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to just take 1 or 2 points when you already know that a trend especially once you identify the starting point, all right, the exact starting point of a trend, you already know that this thing has the potential. You don't know for sure, but it has the potential to rip for a lot more than 1 point. And just so you know, this move, all right, from where the trend started, so this is the exact bar that the volume band turned green, right? This was 120 points. All right? So get the hell out of here with your 1 point. You know what I'm saying? Guys, you got to get greedy, right? We're not doing this to make friends. We're not doing this to make buddies and chit chat. We're doing this to make money, speculating in the market, and piggybacking off of the power of the trend. Now, how you identify the trend is completely up to you. If you feel that you can look at this chart, this one right over here, this garbage chart, right? If you feel like you can look at this one and you feel you can identify a trend, well, listen, more power to you, okay? If you truly believe that, I think that's a farce. I haven't met a single person who actually can show me that they make money trading candlesticks, right? They're just full of crap, complete crap. I don't trust anybody that shows me a picture of candlesticks and your garbage stochastic. Anyway, so forget about those guys, all right? The question here you want to ask yourself, and listen, guys, look at the calendar. Look at where we are. We are just a few days away from the most volatile period in the calendar year, okay? September and October. For those of you guys that have been actively trading for any number of years, you know that, and I know that. Right? These are the two most volatile months of the year to trade. In fact, I've had a lot of customers who literally just trade September and October and they're done for the year. That's how much potential and how much reward just those 2 months offer. So my comments to all of you guys out there who've just been trying to short this market, you've been getting your face ripped off on a daily basis, right? Here's my suggestion. Why don't you at least educate yourself about what trading means to you, right? I've got what I believe a really interesting, impressive, highly accurate trend-based strategy. It simply uses volume, but that's my theory, right? This is something that I've programmed and I really believe in it and I think you'd really like it, okay? But that don't really matter. What you need to do is educate yourself on trend trading. Recognize that, I mean, this is a chart that I did not cherry pick. This is literally from the last 3 days. I'm not showing you stuff from 3 months ago, 3 years ago. This is from the last 3 days, okay? There ain't nobody in the world that's going to convince me that trend trading does not work, that identifying the starting point of a trend and jumping on this train before the train leaves the station, okay, is, again, in my opinion, is the only way to succeed and put together a profitable strategy. And I mean, as you can see here, man, this trend lasted over several days, okay? When the buyers and the big guys and what I like to call the smart money comes in, right? When they all want to buy it at the same time, okay, then shame on you if you tried to trade against the big guys, right? Trading against the smart money. Because when they want to buy, right? Guys, don't forget, it's not me and you that creates these types of moves, right? It's not my account and it's not your account, right? We're not the people that cause billions and billions of asset appreciation here in the S&P 500. It ain't me and you. It is the hedge funds, the institutions, the guys with billions and trillions to pump into the market, right? Volume is essentially a footprint. What's a footprint? A footprint is a clue. Think of us as being trading detectives, right? We need to identify and interpret the clues that the market gives us. And it ain't exactly complicated, right? It's just red and it's green. you got two colors to choose from, right? Guys, listen, you've got to be passionate about trading and investing and speculating in the market. If you're not passionate, if you're just looking at this like a part-time hobby here and there, then yeah, you're probably the guy that tried to short the market here, or you tried to short the market here or in here, and you've been getting your face ripped off for probably your entire trading career, right? It's the professional traders, it's the people that go out of their way to educate themselves on really accurate strategies, profitable strategies, and essentially strategies that just make sense, right? You could explain this to a 6-year-old, but could you explain this to a 6-year-old? I don't think so, right? At the end of the day, guys, I want you to realize that when it comes to trading and speculating in the market, there ain't no force in the world that's going to stop a trend when it starts, right? Nothing. So you can either choose to intentionally get destroyed trying to counter trend the market or trying to short the market when it's so clearly and obviously green, right? You can be that guy, or you can join the ranks of professionally speculating in the market, teach yourself a very valuable skill, and learn about the power of trend. Guys, that'll do it for this video. If you'd like to get your hands on this powerful volume indicator, then get in touch, call, text, email, whatever's convenient, and I'd be happy to hook you up with a free one-on-one demo, really show you how this volume indicator is going to supercharge your trading. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next trade.